y'all, so I just wanted to come on here and share some things about correcting redness under makeup and like mask proofing, sweat proofing your makeup. So I'm just going to be on here real quick. I'm just going to do my foundation and I just want to show y'all that. So what I do is I start off with some primer, and our primer is really awesome because it has SPF of 15 in it. So I really like that, and I focus mainly on my forehead, upper lip, nose, and chin, and then I'll put whatever's left on my hand, on my cheeks, and then I just rub it all in with my fingers. And then there's no particular way, I just rub it in just however. So that is how I do that. And then I take what's called a wipe out redness stick, which is this green stick right here, and I just kind of draw a few lines where there's some redness at. So I have redness on my nose, on my forehead, on my cheeks. They're not really red right now, but they do get red throughout the day. And then a little bit right here on my upper lip, and then some on my chin too. So anywhere that you kind of have any redness, and you don't want to put like a whole ton on, like, just enough to cover up the redness. And then I just take my foundation brush and just kind of go back and forth and just kind of blend it out, do little circles, back and forth, little circles in a circular motion, and then do kind of like that. And again, you can go up and down or side to side or whatever you want to do to blend that out. And so you can still see that green tint on my face, but it's kind of blended in. So anyway, so I do have some redness like that. So then, one second. So I always have to grab my foundation out of the thing. So I am going to show y'all, this is my beauty blending sponge. So I'm going to show y'all, I get it wet. And then I squeeze it several times till it's just kind of damp, but you still want it wet. You still want it a little bit damp. So, because it kind of sets your makeup. So, okay. So now I take Timewise, the foundation, Timewise 3D matte wear, and Ivory W150. I squeeze out about that much, just like a little, about a nickel size amount. And then I just pat it all over my face. And what this does is it really helps to set your makeup on your face. And for me, it helps it stay on better under the mask. Because, like, a lot of time, I just always do my makeup all over my face because, like, if I'm going to go eat after work, or if I'm, if I have a hearing impaired client and I need to pull my mask down to speak to them, or something like that, then, I don't want my makeup to just stop right here and be like, so, and I'm just patting. I'm just kind of patting around and doing like that. And then a lot of people ask me, do I put makeup on my eyelids? Yes, I do. Because my eyelids are fairly dark or red, depending on the day, compared to my other parts of my face. So I even go up in my eyebrow and put makeup up there. And then I always kind of blend a little bit into my hairline, like y'all can see. And I'm literally just patting. So, and then I'm taking the rest of my foundation and putting it over here. And you always want to blend down onto your neck just a little bit to make sure that you don't have a line. Because if you have a line, it's just not pretty. Okay. So that's kind of a little bit on mask proofing. And then I just come through with the blending foundation brush and just kind of drag the foundation down on my neck just a little bit. And then let me grab my mirror. My small mirror. I see a spot that's not blended the best. There we go. It's hard to see, like, when I've got this ring light on, like in the big mirror in front of me. And then it's hard to see in this camera when you're trying to put on makeup, you know? So, okay. So the next thing is concealer and under eye corrector. So you can either mix these together on the back of your hand, or you can do what I'm about to do now, just kind of dot them on, because it does save a little bit of time, and you don't have any product waste on your fingers. So I don't know if y'all can see any of this darkness I've got around my eyes, but I've always had a little bit of darkness around my eyes, and you know, I want to look awake. So I am going to put this around my eyes. And that's under eye corrector. It's got a peach tone to it to kind of balance out the darkness, the purpley darkness undertone. And then this is concealer I'm coming back with. And I always do like a little bit more concealer to kind of balance out that orangey peachy color, so I don't look orange. So, and then I put a little bit down here on my chin. And then I put a little bit on my nose, just so when the mask rubs, it's not as red. So then I take our cream color brush and I come through and I just kind of just swipe it around. And then I'm gonna do the same thing down here, because my chin gets really, really red. So I know, like I'm gonna go to a party or something with all this pretty color on me. Anyway, so I mix them together like that, and it just makes a good little cover there. And that way, all that darkness is covered up. There's that mascara face. Anyway, that darkness is covered up. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. And I just take little small strokes and just kind of blend it out. And just kind of do that. And then you can kind of swipe back and forth and go up with it a little bit and bring it out a little bit. Because you're just trying to, you know, soften that line. So it's not a hard line when you get done. And then when I'm done, I come back with my beauty blender and I just kind of pat, 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 so it's not such a line. And it also kind of sets it too. Okay, so now that we've done concealer, now I come in with translucent powder, and it's just a white powder. And I come in with a eyeshadow brush around my eye area and just kind of pat it in right there, just kind of sweep it around, because that delivers like a smaller amount of powder, and that way it doesn't get cakey around your eyes. And then you want to set around your eyes in case you have any eyeshadow fall out. And then it's also good for like during the day in case your eyes water, or you know, you get a little bit sweaty or anything. It sets that eye area. So, and it also kind of brightens your face. Now I'm going to tell you another mask proofing and a sweat proofing tip. Take your translucent powder on your brush and then roll it on your face. So roll, press and roll, press and roll all over your face. And what that does is it kind of presses it into the skin, and it makes it absorb the oil. And then it also helps set your makeup. And if you have dry skin, you're really good just to kind of sweep it all over. But if you have oily skin, then you're like me, you get oily throughout the day. So you just take this, press and roll, press and roll, press and roll. And then literally it will absorb the oil on your face. And then whatever's left, like I let this kind of sit on my face for a minute. And then whatever's left, I usually kind of just, you know, sweep around. Then I take a little bit of powder, sweep right here. And then this also kind of helps it with your mask, and like, you know, it always kind of sets it. So that is my tips. And then I just let it sit for a few minutes, and then I just kind of dust it off. So I'm going to show you how I do that. And I just kind of dust it around, and then just blend it all out. And then your face is all set and ready to go. So, all right, well, thank y'all so much for watching, and hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And I am on Facebook as Victoria Talbert. I am on Instagram as victoriamissfabulous, and also I have a hair Instagram because I'm also a cosmetologist. I am on Facebook and Instagram at Hair and Makeup by Victoria. So if you want to hop on over there and subscribe to any of that, if you want to see more content, and hit the subscribe button below to see more videos like this one. I try to post once a week, but sometimes I do skip that. So, it's just, trying to get into the swing of doing a weekly video. So anyway, well, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and feel free to comment below any questions or anything that you might like to see in the future. So y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.